amazing interview today with Adrian and Mike Scott. As you remember, Holly and her dog Elias just had a very big news article that was out and about, and I actually get to have a breaking news interview with the family and Elias himself. So I just have a few questions for them so we can talk about this whole process. So when did Holly get diagnosed, and how did you guys bring Elias into the picture?
She was diagnosed after many months and years of being so sick, and that would have been in 2007. I believe she was a junior in high school, and that was after it finally just literally bottomed out. She hit the bottom, and we ended up in emergency rooms. We ended up in Children's Mercy. From there we went to Mayo Clinic. We were there for 54 nights. Stayed at the Ronald McDonald home, and they literally had to retrain her system to work, kind of get that vagus nerve to start working again. And it's since then, it's been how iffy the testing is, and she did have positive testing with the punch that they do, right? But then it's just the lifestyle change and the diet was the confirming factor for us.
Right.
And then, things, she would go to a restaurant like that Outback, which is gluten-free, but then one time she got sick, and we don't know where that came from or how that happened, but it just kind of sets you back because you don't want to go out, and it really took a lot of her life away. And anyway,
she was very nervous to go. Our lifestyle changes. You're afraid to go places because you're afraid you're going to get sick, and you know what it's like if you do for those next several weeks. So as time went on, we found out that this was possible, and we've got friends that do training of dogs, and so we talked about this, and they're going, oh, that's very possible. We can do that. Just like with bomb sniffing dogs, they can hone in on that certain scent. And as they were doing it, they said the only thing was that it's a little harder with a dog like this because gluten can take on so many different forms.
Right, exactly.
But it's been amazing for what they can do. Holly was in the hospital for a knee surgery, and they even asked us to go get the dog to check the pill that they were going to give her because the pharmacy was too busy and couldn't get the answer they needed. And the nurses were just amazed, and of course afterwards they put a cracker, and then we showed him that he would hit even on a cracker. Our daughter's taken a piece of cheese and unwrapped it with the girls in the college because they like girls going on, and they'll unwrap the cheese and they'll lay it on a piece of bread. They'll immediately pull it off and lay that side down on a plate, and then cover the plate, and then see if he'll hit on it, and he does. Before we came to Westminster here, we stopped by Columbia to just pick up the dog and say goodbye and stuff. And we went out to eat at a restaurant that is gluten-free. And she had the dog check the pizza. I had some pasta that wasn't gluten-free. And after I was all done, the fork was basically clean. But she took and put that on the plate and covered it and let the dog sniff, and the dog told her she can't have that, whatever's in there.
What does he do? What's the process like to check a food?
Yeah, and each dog will be different apparently, and we aren't real sure on all those aspects, but his thing is they wanted him to paw, like that was the alert, but he shakes a lot, that's just something he does, so they wanted something different. So I guess when they were training him, he just kept wanting to grab at it if it had gluten. So we have a pan that looks like what you get from home service with a hole in the top, and she covers the food with that cover. And then she says, Elias, and he can do it lying down, standing up, and he licks the hole and sniffs, and if it's not there, then he just looks at her. Yeah, and that's it.
He can care less about the food or anything. He'll totally ignore it. If it's got gluten in it, he'll try to chew at the side of the plate.
Pull it away.
Like, no, you can't have that.
Yes, that is amazing.
And they said, each dog individually may have a different alert, but if he's picking up on it, they didn't want to try to confuse him. And don't do that, let's shake.
Right. How did he get trained? How did you pick a the Beauceron, like how did this whole process happen? When did you decide this was something to do? And
yeah, I've been in Beaucerons for a couple years, and their trainer and breeder, she's in Independence, Missouri, and she has a military background, and that had led to, the bomb sniffing, and she does service dogs for autistic children, and had already done things of that nature. And having had Beauceron individuals, they are so amazing. And so she had a litter of pups when he was little, and she just started working with him on it. And I don't think every dog, they each have their own niche, but all these guys, their sniffing skills are really good. And so she did the basic foundation and got him through, and then he did go to Slovenia for a couple months to stay with a handler or trainer that Susan herself had trained, and they put in the final touches, and
they would send us videos back of as the testing was going on, and it was really interesting to see. They take a scented can that had gluten, and then they take one that didn't, and to watch him hit on the one, and they switch it up, mix it up, and he'd always hit on the one, and it was really cool. And of course that was daily that they were training all that time.
And he can detect every form of gluten, all derivatives, raw or cooked.
Man, it's something when I hear this story, I'm like, I wish there were more dogs like this. I wish I had a dog to go around with me, because I don't know, it's such an amazing thing.
And it's very accessible. I read something on the internet, and somebody asked on one of these blogs, how much a service dog would cost, and they said $16,000 to $60,000, and that's way inflated. You need to, if anybody really wants to get interested,
there are people out there.
It shouldn't be that much.
Those people know how to help you with raising funds to get a dog and stuff. So,
and that's one reason why we, Holly's not all about being in the limelight either. But if it can help you guys, having seen her in the hospital bed.
When we went to the restaurant the other day, and she's comfortable to sit there and eat. She was always worried before, even if a waiter came and had just handled bread and then touched her or touched her fork or anything. She was nervous with all that. Where that's kind of melted away.
And how long has Elias been in your life?
Over a year.
Wow, it just seems like he's changed.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing. And he is the only gluten-detecting service dog that we know of.
And he was the first
grand champion male in the Beauceron breed. Because he's quite active in the conformation area with his showing, and he's in the top 5 of all the Beaucerons. And then he qualified for Westminster.
He'll be showing tomorrow at 8.
He has a rally title, rally novice, which that's an obedience. He does that, and what else? He's just
her companion, at school, and yet he's there where he can help protect her. So I'm more comfortable with her being that far away out of school.
Besides, you walk into a restaurant and say, I have, gluten-free. I need gluten-free, and it's like, see the dog, I mean it. I mean it. Please don't mess things up.
Are there any organizations or any websites you would recommend for someone looking into this, looking into getting a service dog?
What's the one in Independence there?
I would do USABeaucerons.com.
Okay.
USABeaucerons.com. And it's canine specialty training, and they can...
It's who we use.
Yeah, they can work you through it. And, everything is there. Emotional support, the resources to help you fund it. It's her passion to help people out.
It's amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough for having this interview with me, letting me meet Elias, and sharing this with all of my viewers in this community, because I know that I pray that this is something that more people will do and can help people. It would be nice. I talked about this before. I said it would be nice to know that I could never get sick again. I could have a dog that helped me in ways that I couldn't help myself.
And you can go where you want.
Exactly. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Elias. I wish you the best of luck. Go Elias in your show. And yeah, and as always, it's from Have Not to Have and Gluten-Free Dining. Thanks for watching.